Marie-Roger Biloa, thank you very much for being on WPC TV. You are Executive Director of the International African Media Group. What do you feel is the relationship between Europe and Africa now? How can it be improved? Or how should it be improved?
Oh, sure. You know, the focus of Africa right now should not be what Europe feels about it and how Europe wants to relate to it, but how Africa wants to develop its future. Well, let's say, how do you look ahead? What are the future? What do they want to achieve? And what kind of place they want to give Europe or other partners? I think that the way we should put the questions, because every time the question is, what is the relationship between Europe and Africa? And then it's like Africa is begging for something, and they are not, and then Europeans are not achieving and not delivering what they promise, and you know, this kind of flawed relationship. And the fact is, Europe is an immediate neighbor of Africa, and with a long history, of course, and we've got to find a way to live together, to relate to each other. But
do you think there should be much more intra-African trade, for example?
Yeah, I think
more
definitely
collaboration, cooperation within Africa.
Yes, that's the main avenue now. It's not, people have been thinking that the way forward is to first to trade with Europe, and now you know that that will be very difficult because Europeans are putting barriers and they have their own agenda. But Africa as a continent has the possibility to interact within its boundaries with countries to each other, and the good thing is now Africa had sort of a faith in itself after this long period where Europeans branded Afro pessimism, and that it was like we can't achieve anything without European, without anything, without this and that. But now that the Chinese started a new relationship,
yes.
they sparked a new interest for Africa. So everybody's like, yes, why don't we do this and that among us first, and see how we can improve each other's economies, how we can strengthen political ties, how we can try to speak with one voice, which is of course
difficult
a difficult goal, but it's an objective. And how don't we centrate we focus our interests on ourselves. So.
Well, that's a very, very positive note to end on. Thank you very much, Marie-Roger. Terrific. Thank you.
Thank you.